All right, y'all. Just listen to this right here, man. This is called Earthship, America's Off-Grid Desert Community. Now, it's about these people. They built their homes and stuff off of trash, and it's quite phenomenal. Now, listen to what my brother's saying right here. This is what happens when you trust the beast and rely on the beast. This is what they want to do to you. The beast just want to just destroy your life.
Possibly the toughest challenge of Mike's life. I mean, is there anything that is challenging for you at this point? I mean, I'm sure there's things that,
About 14 months ago, I was diagnosed with stage 4 prostate cancer. And that was a little bit challenging at first. The doctors told me, hey, this is life-threatening, dude. You better pick out a casket, is basically what they said. Stage 4.
Now you hear that? Stage 4. The doctor's telling her to pick out a casket because it's over. The doctors.
And they wanted to cut my balls off, cut my prostate
What?
out, cut my lymphs out,
What?
because it had traveled to my lymphs, and give me radiation and chemo, and then have me buy a bottle of pills every month that costs $17,000 a bottle. And so I don't do any of that. I eat way different. I eat vegetables that I can grow in my earthship. Not only is energy off the charts and water and the dogma of utility infrastructure, but the way we eat and feed ourselves is fast food and processed meats full of hormones. Dairy cows are so full of hormones, it's no wonder that everybody here doesn't have tits. I mean, it's insane what they're doing.
He meant to say the closed caption was wrong. It was tits. You know what I'm saying? The cows and stuff, the hormones. He says surprisingly that everybody don't have tits. That's another reason why a lot of guys out here today got man boobs. Because of the food. You know what I'm saying? The hormones, the estrogen. You gotta understand this is a science, y'all. And all the food and everything, it was engineered and designed and created to do detrimental harm to your body. You know what I'm saying? Women, it makes them increase more testosterone, which make them more masculine. The males, the milk and the soy and stuff, all that crap, actually raises your estrogen levels. So that's why you got a lot of bitch made niggas out here. Like literally, this shit is for real. Like, you know what I mean? That's why you got a lot of these niggas out here caught up in their emotions. You know what I mean? They bitch made. That's, you know what I'm saying? They on that feminine shit. If you caught up in your emotions, as a male, then you a bitch. Because that's who you acting like. You acting like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You act like a female. You're crying. It's like that commercial. You know what I'm saying? When motherfucker, like you whining and shit. They give them, like, you ain't yourself when you're hungry. And they give them a Snickers. And it's that damn commercial. But anyway, you know, that's what it's in the food, man. The food, man, this is science, y'all. This is fucking science. So you see what he just said about the doctor. The doctor wanted to cut everything off, man. Everything. Let me show that one more time. Stage 4. Damn. Hold up. Alright.
They wanted to cut my balls off, cut my prostate out, cut my lymphs out, because it had traveled to my lymphs, and give me radiation and chemo.
Radiation and chemo. This is what the doctors want to do to you. And see, we got the ignorant motherfuckers out here that's, waiting in line to get radiated. Waiting in line to go to chemotherapy. Because the devil told you that's what you're supposed to do. But your nut ass go to church every Sunday. But at the same time, you still have no clue who the devil is. You know what I mean? You think you know who the devil is, but you have no clue. Like I said in another video, you holding hands with the devil. You know what I'm saying? The devil is writing your motherfucking prescription. The devil is telling you to go to chemo, to get radiated. The devil is telling you to get your balls and shit cut off. You know what I mean? This man's smart. He ain't listen to that nigga.
And then have me buy a bottle of pills every month that costs $17,000 a bottle.
$17,000 a bottle. Profit, dog. Then you wonder why the pharmaceuticals ain't nothing but $1 billion industry. It's all profit.
Bottle. And so I don't do any of that.
Right.
I
Say that one
eat
more time.
dollars a bottle. And so I don't do any of that.
That's right, because you
I
smart.
eat way different.
You're not a blue pill thinker. Look, he said, I eat way different because at the end of the day, that's what it all boils down to. If you're sick and diseased, then what the fuck is you feeding your body? Oh, that's right. You feeding your car that 87 gas. Okay, I got you.
I eat vegetables that I can grow in my airship. Not only is energy off the charts and water and the dogma of utility infrastructure, but the way we eat and feed ourselves with fast food and processed meats full of hormones. Dairy cows are so full of hormones, it's no wonder that everybody here doesn't have tits. I mean, it's insane what they're doing. And it fit right into this. So my solution of Earthships is helping me with cancer. And I may be full of crap, but I think I'm going to be alive another 30 years.
To go through what you've gone.
Now you see that, y'all? He said, I'm going to be alive for another 30 years. Fuck what the doctors say. Doctor told him to get a casket. That's what the doctor told him. I wish you well, man. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to give a little testimony about that dairy. Now look, I was growing up in that. I was in that era. I used to watch TV, and back in the day, they had that milk commercial. Let me see. Hold on. Let me see if I can find that old milk commercial.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
I know I should drink milk, because it'll help me grow up big and strong. Milk's got stuff that's good for my bones and stuff that's good for my muscles. And I guess that's okay, but I'm more interested in having fun. That's what makes milk so neat. You can drink a lot of it, and it tastes cool, so it can be a real pick-me-up. Milk, it does the body good.
There you have it, y'all. That's the deception right there, man. You know what I mean? That is the deception right there. That's how they got me. Had me thinking that it builds up strong bones and muscles and shit. So I'm drinking milk like a motherfucker. And guess what? Guess what was happening when I was drinking the milk? Man, I was breaking out like hell. Now look, milk, I'm gonna give you the science of what's going on with the milk. This is the reason why the milk is jacked up. Because the cows, right, that's producing the milk are sick. Well, why they sick, D? Why they sick? Because they're injecting the cows with all types of growth hormones and steroids and shit. And whatever else they doing with the cows that we don't know. So therefore, that makes the cows sick. So when that makes the cows sick, what happens when you get sick? You get phlegm, you get pus, you get mucus in the body. So that's the same with the cows. The cows got phlegm, pus, and mucus in the body. So the mucus is inside the milk. So they secreting that shit. So when you buy these milk and when you buy milk, that whole milk and shit like that, you just basically buying a fucking gallon of pus. So when I was drinking the milk coming up as a kid, right? Didn't know no better. They got another commercial right here. Didn't know no better. Let me look at this one. Where's my arrow at? There we go.
My first dance. And who danced with me except Jeffrey Kaiser, the biggest nerd? Cheer up, you're drinking milk, and this is you in a few years. Not with this brace face and gross hair. Well, you're growing fast, and milk can help you get a great smile and gorgeous hair. For my body, the only difference between me and the guys is this dress. Hey, you can see we turned out just fine. Who's that? That's Jeffrey Kaiser.
Milk, it does the body good.
That's the deception right there, man. So you see how fast he drunk that milk? Who's that? That's Jeffrey Kaiser. That's the guy you talking about. Jeffrey Kaiser. I mean, Jeffrey Kaiser done moved on. Jeffrey Kaiser probably gay. He ain't worrying about your ass. Look, what I'm trying to tell you, and it's a deception. So they had me drinking this fucking milk and shit. And I was wondering why I was breaking out, right? Face, back, chest, you know what I mean? Nothing but, you know, acne all over the place. And then, what comes out? What did they create? They created Proactive, which is another money-making business. You know what I mean? Another motherfucking scheme, right? So now they got people buying this Proactive shit. You know what I mean? I was one of them. I bought to spend money on that shit. It ain't work because what I failed to realize that it was what I was putting in the body. It wasn't nothing wrong with me. It was what I was putting in. So when I was putting that pussy ass milk in, my body was rejecting it. So my body had to get rid of this shit because it was foreign to the body. My body was like, yo, what the fuck, D? Why the fuck you keep putting this shit up in us? I'm trying to get rid of it. You keep putting it back in. So every time I would drink milk, my body will push it out, and it will push it out through my skin. It will push it out through the pores. And that's the reason why I was suffering from crazy ass acne back in those days. You know what I'm saying? It was not because look, when you pop a pimple, what is it? It's nothing but pus and blood, right? All right then. That's what the fuck milk is. Milk ain't nothing but fucking pus. So for those that's out there listening to this video, and you suffer from acne, get the fuck off the dairy. If you like ice cream, go get some almond milk ice cream or some shit. If you like pizza, make your own pizza. Put some vegan cheese or something. But get the hell off that dairy. And you better not be drinking no damn cat milk. No red cat milk. Not in this fucking dead time anyway. So, that being said, I'm going to end on that note. You know what I mean? I like to bring awareness to people. I made those mistakes. So I dropped these videos so that way you don't make those mistakes. So put down that fucking Proactive bullshit. Don't buy it. Leave the Clearasil alone. I done had all that. Clearasil, Noxzema, all that bullshit. Noxzema still clean the face though. I ain't, you know, that shit still, you know, it does, you know, give you a nice glow. But what I'm saying is that it's not going to stop the pimples if you're drinking milk. That's where the acne is coming from. Ain't nothing wrong with you. I done took antibiotics and shit. Went to doctors. You know, that's another reason I don't trust doctors. They don't know shit. These motherfuckers don't know a motherfucking thing. They putting you in all types of motherfucking antibiotics and shit. They can't even tell you why you breaking out. But I discovered later why I was breaking out. It was the goddamn milk. You know what I mean? Take some vitamin A. Get off the milk. Take 2 of these and call me in the morning. Remember that commercial? That cookie commercial? Anyway, I'm out. Y'all keep your heads up, man. Like, share, subscribe. Holla back. Get off the damn milk.